Hey everybody, Patrick here with Rap 4. It is April 15th, 2013, and this is Monday Night Paintball. Alright, time for some paintball news and industry trends. Looks like the Tippmann crossover marker, the marker that came out last year, that's supposed to be a good cross between Woods Ball and Speedball, now has an upgraded trigger for sale. Based on customer feedback, Tippmann decided to create a trigger for it that has a lighter and more responsive pull to it. For those of you who have a Tippmann crossover, go ahead and look into it. It might be a good upgrade for you. There's going to be a cool scenario going on in Hayes, Virginia at the Swamp Paintball Park. It's called New Reno. This is going down May 3rd through the 5th. Registration is $30. A case of standard paint is going to be $50, and if you want some high-grade paint, that's going to be $60 a case. This event is being put on by the Assault and Battery scenario team, and the basic storyline follows that of Fallout New Vegas. For those of you scenario players in Europe, Hugo Boss, one of our Facebook followers, asked us to announce The Walking Dead 2. This is going down in Spain on May 19th. And it's supposed to be an awesome scenario. This is the second installment of it. They've got tons of debris, like crashed airplanes to play in, and the storyline is going to loosely follow the TV show. For more details, go to thewalkingdeadpaintball.wordpress.com, and hopefully you speak it Spanish. Speaking of scenarios, we are very proud to present the only MagFed event going on at DDay this year, the Siege of Bastogne. The siege is happening June 13th, right in the middle of D-Day week on the battlefield of Caen. This exciting game pays homage to the historic Siege of Bastogne, the December 1944 battle that pitted the 101st Airborne against the Panzer Lehr and the 2nd Panzer Divisions. And we do have a limited supply of MagFed markers for the event. We're going to bring out 468s with D-Mags. This is going to be a free rental and supplies are limited, so be sure to get on board as soon as possible to secure your free 468 rental. This week's tactical tip is on request from Ethan Garofalo, who would like to know how to attach his 3-point sling to his marker. Today I'm going to be using the Rap 4 tactical sling. This one's in olive drab. I'm using olive drab so that there's a little contrast between it and the black marker so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is pick where you're going to mount your sling to. I've got a universal sling mount here on the front, and I'm going to use the buttstock here, it's ribcage buttstock, the entirety of it as my mounting point in the rear. When you open up the packaging, your tactical sling is going to look something like this. What you're going to want to do is find the small loop around the back. This part's going to go in the buttstock. Go ahead and disconnect that completely. Now what you're going to want to do is take this loop and put it around the buttstock, around the buffer tube area. Now most buttstocks have this cut here in the side, and that's designed so that you could wrap something directly around it. That way you don't have to mount to the sling swivel at the bottom. Now that I have it mounted here, I took the slack and I fed it back through this coupler here, just get it out of the way. And this is going to be your mounting point for the rear, this ring that's hanging off now. At this point you want to take your sling and make sure there's no tangles in it. You don't want to twist it up, ball of nonsense. Go ahead and get it nice and flat. Make sure there's no twists in it. This section here is going to have a long piece of cord. This piece of cord attaches to the front mounting point on your marker. That sling swivel that I've attached there, or if you want to wrap it around the barrel or through the handguard or however you want to do it, this piece here is going to be the piece that attaches to that. Go ahead and just make a simple knot through it. Fasten it on there. And the front's done. Now this tab right here, it's going to be pulling out. You want that to be facing towards the shooter. So since I'm going to be shooting righty, that'll be the left-hand side of the marker. You want it facing that direction. Take the clip in the back, attach it to that mounting point. Alright, and there you go. So this is now mounted here. And what you're going to want to do is get this noose area here. This is going to go around your body, and you want to make sure this is the right size for you. Be sure to put on your gear when you size that, because your vest obviously is going to be very bulky, and you don't want to size it for, if I was like wearing a sweatshirt right now, this is going to be a lot tighter. The minute I put on my vest, it'll be difficult to get over my head. So size it properly, and go ahead and make sure that it's decently snug on you. The idea behind this is so that this noose is snug around your body, while this area here can flex back and forth so it doesn't get caught up or anything. With a 2-point sling, there's no give to it at all, so you'll find yourself stressing it out, pushing against it, fighting it. With a 3-point sling, this is designed to have a little bit more intuition and let you point your weapon system in the direction that you choose. So thank you, Ethan, for requesting this tactical tip, and if there's any tactical tips that you'd like to see in the future, just go to facebook.com/rap4USA and let us know. And that brings us to this week's topic of discussion, which is optics. What kind do you use? Are you using a scope, do something with magnification? Are you using a red dot, whether that's a reflex sight or like a micro dot or anything like that? Or are you just using iron sights, meaning some kind of setup, whether it's flip up or fixed sights, or nothing at all? You're just looking down the barrel. I know a lot of speedball guns out there, very accurate, no sights on them at all. So go to our Facebook page and let us know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Now remember, Monday Night Paintball is your show. We make it from the content generated from our Facebook page, so if there's anything you'd like to see in next week's episode, just go to facebook.com/rap4USA and let us know. Looking forward to hearing from you. We'll see you out there.